something a little bit addictive might be the wrong word, but seductive might be in the better neighborhood.
Yeah, that's better. Yeah, I like where you're going. Yeah.
About anxious feelings and negative emotions. Because if you speak to, well, certainly in my experience, and I guess speaking to friends of mine, we will always use the term spiral.
It's a fascinating thing. Yes. It is the word now, right? You know, there are discussions out there about anxiety as like a bad habit, or as a spiral, right? But the truth is, there are two types of cycles in anxiety. One is a vicious cycle, and one is a virtuous cycle. And so, yes, it's spiraling, but you can spiral up, or you can spiral down. So the vicious cycle is sort of what I described with those 3 F's. You feel anxiety in your body and your mind as dangerous, so you flee from it, you avoid it. And that always makes anxiety worse, right? And when you flee, fear, and flee, what you're doing is first of all, it's like an opportunity cost. You're losing the opportunity to gain skills. And avoidance always makes anxiety worse. It's like, it's always what you suppress comes back stronger. That's the cycle that they're talking about. That's the spiraling. But we can disrupt that. And shifting a mindset and language is the way to do it. So you disrupt that cycle. You take a step back from it and say, okay, what if I instead listened, right? Instead of felt it was dangerous. And what if I leveraged whatever information and preparation anxiety gives me? So if anxiety really can make us more persistent and innovative, and tell us what we care about in life, why aren't we effing using that emotion? Why are we just trying to soothe it all the time? Like, oh, Emma, you're anxious. Can I just give you a couple?
Pat me on the head.
Yeah. I mean, yes, sometimes, listen, I need a pat on the head once in a while. But if that's our default response every single time, we're not seeing that we're still powerhouses, even when we feel like really exhausted. We're not seeing that I can do something with this. So so then the cycle becomes you listen, you leverage, and then you let go. Don't start with letting go. Don't start with suppressing. Let yourself journey through it a bit.